this class is going to be very long. Is there anybody who has to go and meet the babysitter after 9? So in a compassionate feeling for a mother, I can stop. Today I am teaching you the cognizance of your brain which you do not know. So I am very relaxed. Oh, my healer has come. Wow. Hey, Superman, how are you here? You are everywhere. Ooh. And you know her? Elsa? Elsa, can you stand? She is here too. Elsa is a healer. She is 52. She lives in Canary Island. If you want to run away from anybody, you can go there. And she has a house there and she's a healer. I'm grateful to her because when I went to Germany, going to India, I was not well. And she works steadily 16 to 18 hours on me. This woman can massage and heal standing on you for 18 to 20 hours at a stretch, non-stop. Well, I've seen a lot of miracles because I'm a yogi, but this one I can't explain. She's my guest for 2 weeks. And then there is a man who doesn't do a thing, just touch you and you are healed. Have you seen his touch? Gurudev, stand up today, you deserve that honor. Give them hands, please. Gurudev learned Satnam Rasayan from long time. The principle in Satnam is to take the magnetic field of the red corpuscle cells, go mentally in and straighten it out. It is the real power of the mind over matter. Elsa does a fantastic job. She's best for America. She goes on, and after a little while the person said, "Where is he?" Nobody knows where one is. It's amazing. I don't heal, I just crack and crush and finish it because I can't work, it's too much. So last night my friend David came. For 18 months he has spent about $15,000-$20,000 just to get his heel corrected. And I think we did it in 2 seconds. I put a pressure, click. He said, "What?" I said, "Done, go. Walk now, you're fine." And I asked few symptoms to him. I said, "Your brain hurts?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Your head hurts?" "Yeah." "Anybody finds where it hurts?" "No." "Your heel hurts?" "Yes." "Well, what you have done for it?" They charge him $4,000-$5,000 to make a special shoe. They did this, did that. Poor guy, his Kelly heel, that little bone, it's a very small little bone. It was just off. Click it in, that's it. Because your skeleton does not have any nut, bolts, and screws. And as your age goes, like mine, there are a lot of muscles which I can't move. Elsa moves, I don't know how, it hurts a lot, but I didn't cry today. I had a good massage. But it's a fun to cry like a baby, really. She does it like a big grandma. I say, yeah. She'll be with us. Those who wants to learn and discuss with her. Moreover, she's a healer by our grace. All Europe comes to her. She can see you and tell you what's wrong with you. And then check your medical records. There's nothing to it. I have something to tell you very funny. There was a very rich guy. He was working very hard. He was making a lot of money. All of a sudden he died. He had a will, as I die, I should be buried. So as he was, his wife put a sheet on him and said, no touching, no changing, on to the grave. So he went to the grave. 3 months later, his wife felt very lonely. He went to the grave. He sat there to meditate. And she saw a telephone ringing. She thought she's dreaming. She tried again, she again heard it. Again heard it. She came back a month later, again she heard telephone ringing. She was shocked. Somehow at the cemetery he met the people. He said, I want to dig back my husband. I want to find what is the matter. So they dig him back. You know what he had? A pocket telephone. And that thing which records your telephone when you call him, what they call it? The little... No, that little box. The pager. So then she realized that when he died, she put a sheet on and sent him in. And tomorrow when you're going to guide, God knows what you're going to having a television with you or something else. This has become the modern world. Modern world we are walking into, folks, who shall have no room to hide our face. Therefore, the opposition will be a person who has no grace and has no place to hide her face, what the word will go to. You understand? It is an age of direct confrontation. And the problem with you all is you all feel you are wrong and you are not right and you are not doing correct and you are not. It is called underestimating your grace. This is a common disease with all of us. Common disease that we undermine ourselves. When we undermine ourselves, we can't relax. When we can't relax, there is a tension. When there's tension, there's sickness. There's no harm in earning. There is no harm in error. There is nothing harm. Things can go wrong. What is the difference? Let them go wrong. Is it a guarantee that everything should be right? Wrong is not wrong so long it is not repeated. Wrong can happen. If you forgive yourself and not take vengeance on yourself, just be wrong, your life will be very good. There is a one thing, guilt. When a guilt is understood to the hilt, man is dead. No feelings. And the energy you waste and the pressure you put on your brain and the pranic energy you use is so much that you can't recuperate. Therefore you talk in your sleep, you have heavy dreams, you have nightmares, and you are always afraid, my relatives will go away. Where? Earth is round, there they'll go away. They go away nowhere. My friends will be mad at you, so be it. Nobody will help me, nobody will. Because you are already scared, you are always afraid, you are always, There is a one terrible word in English dictionary, hyper. And some of you are heavy hyper. You know what a heavy hyper is? Let's do that exercise and I will tell you what it is. Just bear with me. Put your tongue out and breathe. It's called dog breath. Just do it. Now keep your tongue out. No cheating. I want you to have that beautiful experience, what a hyper can do. I'm not saying you are dogs, you are God. You are a good yogini. Try to understand that. Good. Steady. Neck, chin, and chest out. You must do best. I want you to experience it. I want you to experience it. 3 minutes. You are just hyper, not high hyper. Just that is separate. Your tongue out, you breathe in and breathe out. Fast. welcome to the class. Try it, quick, long, deep breath, heavy. Use your diaphragm so that you can understand what hyper is. In English dictionary, they'll find somebody who's this. This will give you an experience. Come on, you love me, don't you? Then do it. You have to do it. I'm looking straight in your eyes and when again back, no. If you do it right and do it intensely, this is how you'll go. This is the pose of it. You'll start doing like this. Then you are really enjoying it. That's what it does to everybody. Try it in the sense that it will change your medulla, a part of the brain which is responsible for a lot of good stuff. There are two postures in the word only. Taunkani pranayam, that is a breath of fire, and Paunkani pranayam, that's called dog posture breath. This is it. Tongue out. Tongue has to remain out, not in and out. Steady out. Use your diaphragm. When you ever get cold, virus or bacterial, I am not asking you not to see your doctor, but if you do this for a couple of minutes, you may be in a position to control everything. It's not something very small. If you do it right and do it hard way, you'll find tingling in your toes, tingling in your thighs where sciatica is, and tingling in your lower back. It's a very healing exercise. Come on, you have a minute and a half more. Stop not, use power, use your diaphragms. One more minute. One more minute and do your best. Get serious. "30 seconds left. Hello, sweetheart. "15 seconds, try your best. Now, this is coming to be a very tricky, please keep on doing. I'm going to tell you something and you have to follow exactly. 5 seconds, stand by. Inhale deep, pull your tongue in, press it against the upper palate as hard you can, holding your breath. Five more seconds. Breathe out. Relax. Come more. Now, we have got this. The 10 principles to live by. We didn't say 10 commandments, and the girl has come whom I gave, you will see her, she's pretty. Come on now. You read it, it's your privilege. And they are printed too, wow. When I married her away, I was very unwell, and I thought she has to face life without me and alone. So I asked her to write those 10 principles to live by. And all I said is, if you live by those 10 principles, you will never be undermined, unhappy, and taken advantage of, and you shall not suffer. Well, she was good enough to write them, and she lived by them. And she's the only one who has in her pocket. So once in a while I've seen her stealing. It's all right. Now, go.
10 principles to live by. Practical principles to avoid danger to yourself. Number 1, if you don't want enemies, don't have friends. Number 2, love is not dove. Number 3, don't be so sweet that people want to eat you, or so bitter that people want to throw you away. Number 4, open the lips, sink the ship. Number 5, excellence, elegance, and grace are the 3 elements of a human being. If somebody challenges these 3 in you, avoid that person. Number 6, only share your strengths, not your weaknesses. Number 7, if somebody says, I love you, wait for the next step. People use love as a hook. They say they love you, but they're only out to get something from you. Number 8, trust all for nothing. Number 9, remember your blessings over your weaknesses. And number 10, don't utter words in friendship that can be used against you in animosity.
Thank you. She is a living testimony to these principles. We have them. If anybody wants to have a copy of it, to keep it with you. They are practical principles. They are not philosophies. And you need all 10 of them. They will cut through all psychology and neurosis. You don't have to judge the other person. You have to judge in the light of your own memory and see that you are not harmed. If you are happy, you are not harmed. You trust yourself, you can trust everybody. If you are not empty, you are fulfilled, you can go all the way more graciously than anything else. Your right to life is your own contentment. Your right to life is your own consciousness. Your right to life is you to yourself. I tell you, you can earn as much money as you want, or you can have as much power and beyond, but you will be stupid, number 1. You will be empty, unloved, unresponded, and rejected. People love Shakti. People love Shakti. Shakti comes from devotion, bhakti. Shakti doesn't come from outside power. Shakti is inside us. And that is when I am me. The beauty of the fact I am me is more than death, more than life, more than riches, more than poverty, more than sweetness, and more than bitterness. All facets of life are there like stars. I am me is like full moon on the full moon night, reflecting the power of God, that of sun, with its utmost purity, calmness, and quietness. There is no more better knowledge than when you love you. You cannot hate anybody. But if you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody. You can pretend, you can fake it. You can be best fake, as original as you can be, but it will not be real. Because love brings you the innocence. Love brings you the truth. Love brings you the straightforwardness. And love brings you the honor, grace, and command of the self. Love is not something puch-puch business. Love is not a combination of lips and mucus and all that ejaculations. Love is something consistent, constant, forever, and is the grace of God in you. Once somebody said how much divine a person is, the other person said, challenge that person. He said, what shall be the answer? He said, the answer shall be the forgiveness of God in the heart of that person. If you have a heart and you do not know how to forgive from your heart, your forgiveness from head does not mean a thing. Your help from head does not mean a thing. Whatever is not from heart has no continuity, no harmony, no consistency. Love is a vibration of always ever consistency, which prevails, which attracts. It's a most powerful magnetic feeling in which person is automatically attracted to each other, because there is no axe to grind and there is no hook to play. It's an innocent, simple, two feelings of two pure people who wants to be together, and very sight it's satisfying. You must understand, that's how God made your brain to follow the lean of the heart. But you put lean on your head from the heart, not, but you go opposite. You put lean on your damn heart from your head, whereas heart should have lean and deed on your head. Your head is supposed to serve your heart. Your heart is not supposed to serve your head. You can be brain dead and still declare alive if you have a beat. But when your heart is not there and there's no beat, forget it. If you even start talking, people say you are a ghost. You are not there. So please understand, make your life simpler. The idea of truth and realities, you have to remember nothing. Idea of lies is that you have to even write a note. What did I say? Why I said it? There's no insult saying, I don't know, I don't remember. Because you are a human of the time and space, and you are innocent and you are simple, you just say what you have to say from heart. Just remember, children do not remember anything, and they do not write books. And they do not write their journals. Have you seen any children writing down and turning around, I peed at 4:30? Do they? I pooped at 8 a.m. I had my milk from my mom at 7:30. Do they do that? Why you do all that? I'm asking one question. Why you want to remember anything? What's the great idea? When you never remembered, you are alive, well, smiling, happy. And you know, when you didn't remember, you were innocent, you were fed, you were taken care, your diapers were changed, isn't it? You were massaged. You even cried, nobody mind. Now try to cry yourself. Everybody says, what's wrong with you? Because nobody trusts your tears and nobody trusts your smiles. That's how bad we have become. When we smile, people think we are phony. When we have tears, people think we are wrong. Well, we don't want that. So what should we do? Let us see if we've cracked our 5 tattvas. Can it bring us into the state of our childhood? Can you please do that? And can you do this? And try to put these 3 fingers by the force of your road and like this. Sun finger will not obey mostly, but try to straighten them 3. if they not push it. Oh yeah, it can be fixed. There's nothing wrong if the fingers are twisted. That's okay. Anyway, make them straight. Right? Done? Now, pull your tongue out, close your eyes, and breathe in and out as fast as you can. Today is Satkau's birthday, Khalsa's birthday of Adi Shakti Ashram. Cookies will be served after the class, provided people do good job. These are thanks to God. Many thanks. Thanks you once again for your help. Dr. Manjeet, wow. Bless you. Satnam Ji, Sri Singh Sahib, with love and gratitude. Oh, from the mamas. They are nice people. Govind Kaur, what is wrong with your tongue, your skinny tongue? Pull it out. Open up your diaphragm, folks. There's no other way to open diaphragm, I tell you. In whole medical science, 6 years and special subject on lungs, does not have one line, if the diaphragm muscle gets hard, how to unlock it. Can you believe the tragedy? This is the exercise. It is called Pankani Pranayam, in which you have at this time Sun, Saturn, and Jupiter, all antennas lined up. Look at the ways the gods and the demigods and the semi-gods look at you. I know. I see you. Where your mama? You know, I brought your auntie all the way here to say hello to you, and you don't say hello to me. Not good. just get mad and do it right. It will take away anger from you inside out. Burn out your karma, man. We don't want to carry them on us. Try to be innocent. Don't think too much. Just do it. You know, if you magnify the sound you are creating with the breath, it's the sound of Har. हर बोलो हर बोलो हर बोलो मेरे गुरसिख पाई हर बोलो सब पाप ल जाए. All sins depart, oh my brother, oh my friend, when you create the sound of Har. That's what you're doing. You have exactly minute and a half. Try your best. Stop not. Use your diaphragm. Get it over with. Take away the tension. There's not much more time left. Thirty seconds. 15 seconds. Try your best, harder. 5 seconds, stand by. Inhale deep and please roll your tongue inward. Inward roll. Roll with your power and strength. Exhale. Relax. Gurmukh, you know where Satnam Kaur from Pomona is? You're a very international yoga teacher. Do you know? Do you talk to her? Do you know where she is tonight? Close your eyes, see where she is. Figure it out. All right, if not tonight, let me know tomorrow night. Hey, you didn't wind my watch. Watch tells me you are present or not. Caught red-handed? Okay. Seva kar. Seva is dedication service. And watch wants to be winded once a week. Remind him. Life is full of relaxation and tension. Half of our wealth we use to just relax. And half of wealth which we use to just relax cause us double the tension we want. Not. You understand that? Have you seen people gone on weekends for relaxation and they come back next day half dead? What they call it, hangover. Have you seen a family going for holidays, coming back totally tired and dragging their heels? Have you seen that delicious night and feast and food you said, and when you got up next morning you couldn't even take a turn? Guru Nanak says beautiful things. Jis khadde tan pidiye man mein chale vakar, Baba se khana khushi khwar. With that food, your mind goes berserk and your body is churned into pain. That food is worthless. Similarly, he says, what you wear, if that wear does not bring you grace, it is useless. Simply about act, he says, if the act does not win for you everlasting friendship, that act is useless. Do not deal with each other temporarily. Because why? I tell you the fact. You have come on this planet as a star with a frequency of radiance and life and pranic energy. You are part of the galaxy. You have been together, you are together, now in the opaque form. From the sublime form, you have to enter the sublime form again, so you have to be together. So do not hurt each other. Be simple. Try to live innocent, straight, calm, quiet, and peaceful. Use not your cleverness. You are not here because you are here. You are here because you are here. You are not involved in part of it. Everybody, how bad is, good is, rude is, right is here. And is a part of this global absolute existence. I was watching a Discovery Channel. There was a little dark kind of things. In the desert they live. They eat every snake, every scorpion, everything. They do their job. And I say, well, this is a corporation cleaning service. Life in a nature is neither kind, not loving. It is just balance and indifferent. And as a star, you consume your life energy till time comes from the infinite, you go back to the infinite. One thing simply you have learned wrong is that you are finite and now. The biggest lie you practice is You are finite and you are no. One person once asked me, what will happen to me? I said, nothing. I am dying. I said, good, your time is a little earlier, I'll be just later. Nothing wrong. To die, it is inevitable. Uneventful. Dying is I'm leaving the whole thing. Dying also, my work is up, my karma is up, I'm going home. There's nothing good, nothing bad in the word thinking, make it so. If your thinking is wrong, then you are wrong. You must think right. And right thinking is, you are a creature, you are created as a creature by the Creator. Every creature is created by the Creator. You are all interrelated like a network, that's called Tantra. You are all interwoven, intermingled, interreactive, interactive. And the energy is, as you unite in the positive energy, that powerful you become. As you unite in negative energy, that weak you become. That's what love is. You collect all. What hatred is, you reject all. All is also in the very small, S-M-A-L-L. There is no small without that all. There is nothing in the sin. What is a sin? It's a qualified judgment. What is appreciation? Grace, great. It is qualified appreciation, acknowledgement. One is positive, one is negative. You have to be the judge. You want to go to north, you want to go to south. There's no black and white in this world. There's no gray either. Some beauty comes out of you like a light. Some darkness comes out of you like darkness. But just remember, night is as comfortable and beautiful for us as bright sunlight day. This humanity is full of shame. We have not yet resolved the yellows, the blacks, and the whites. Even today, in the 1996, in the jungles of Brazil, the humans called pygmies are shot like animals for sport today. Is this a civilization or just a pure cruelty? In 96, in 95, when the world was on the top and the head of the civilization, ethnic cleansing happened in most civilized Europe. Tribal cleansing happened in Africa, and thousands were dead. Innocent people. So the man and his brutality and his cruelty is always on display because we have been taught that we are special. If we know we are all together in one Creator's consciousness, that's the meaning of the Ikonkar. Its symbol is very blessed, that you are the primal force and the primal force is you. And now we'll do this little exercise to understand the meaning of ours. You will play that music, Satnavat, the four beat. Please put your hands like this in a triangle and it will say Satnam, and then it will say Vaheguru, then you touch the earth, and then you come back, and you will make this rhythm. It will be very sharp, and sometimes you may get headache while doing it. That only means you have a very poor circulation. If you do this exercise, simple exercise it is, but you will find two things you will do wrong. One is like this, you will come like this. You won't have the concentration. Second, while doing this, you may have a headache. That means your circulation is not correct. All right? I'll play the tape. And this is our position. It looks simple. Do it correct. It's a Jupiter, most powerful power. This is the mantra. It has 8 movements, Ashtanga. You have 7 chakra and 1 aura, 8. In all yoga, 7 chakra, they all teach you up to that. Only in Kundalini yoga, we go up to 8. Close your eyes, concentrate. It will calm you down. This is your Jupiter. Come in, you guys. Come in, cookies will be served soon. When you are very tense, doctor is 250 miles, you do not know what to do. In the rhythm of 8 Ashtanga, take the Jupiter finger, do what you are doing, you will calm down, quiet, peaceful, tranquil, you will come out fine. Okay, stop. Now, sometimes you have a nerve pain, sciatica or the message nerve system. Then this from here, it becomes here to here and here to here. It changes its scope. Here to here is earth to self. Here to here is from earth to heavens. There's no secret. It works. This is so powerful. They call it Hastkriya. Hastkriya is so powerful. It can hold the hand of God and can hold the hand of death. That's how powerful it is. It looks very simple. It has to go here, here. As you are doing right now, it has 8 terms in this mantra. This mantra is a mantra of the Jupiter. That's why we sing it. It is a sound current. It's a combination and permutation of sound. You may not understand the meaning. It doesn't mean anything. But the vibration it creates. When you throw a stone in the ocean and it creates the wave, you don't understand the meaning. But those who can read these waves know. what is the power of the stone. When comes high waves, the speed of the wind is responsible. Okay, now get ready and see how your nervous system gets renewed by the simplest exercise. Simplest. Now steady. From here we'll start, then we'll go Sat, Na. You know what I mean? And then you won't come back here, okay? Go. Up on the top of the head. That's your heaven, that's your Akasha. Look at me. Sat, Sat, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Sat, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Sat, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Sat, cardiovascular center, common triple nervous system is controlled if you done on the head. Touch it. Come on, bravo, let us see tonight. We have found a simple secret formula. Jupiter controls medulla and neurological center of the brain, and it controls all the three rings of the stem of the brain. Doesn't matter how angry you are, how obnoxious you are, it will all disappear from your personality, because Jupiter will prevail. It is the Guru star. Is the Lord of the Thursday. Today is a Mercury day. We are starting good. Come on, Suram. Don't stop. You have to tell your wife you stop. Drop your ego, do it right, see where it takes you. Up, don't give up. up above your head. Flow, flow with the flow. Okay, stop. This exercise was done for 15 minutes or 20 minutes. That's his time is 22 minutes. Double of the 11. You will totally change your personality and your garbage. This is the earth. This is the Jupiter. When the tip of the Jupiter touches, Jupiter starts prevailing. This is the Akashic center here. And it just, the power descends like this and clean you out. It looks stupidly little thing, what this can do. But this mantra is Jupiter mantra. If you ever go to Rome, you'll find in all Catholic schools, girl doing something. They will never speak that, but they will do like this. I taught 2 girls. The Catholic school banned it. It has become a wave all over Rome. Little girls tell to each other. You have a tape of that? I am happy, I am good, Satnam, 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 Ji, Vaheguru, Ji. Huh? We made a tape of it. Naranjan's tape it is. What do you mean you don't have tape? Is that with the fingers the little girls do all over? Okay, Satsimran, come here. Lead it. Oh, you are Secretary of State, do you know what I mean? You either disobey or do it. I'll give you a choice. Those little girls, you've seen them, you know them, and it's all over. Like little girls. Think you are little girls with beards. Your husband is operated tonight. Remember? You sit down here and do the celestial. Keep on doing. You keep on doing. Follow anything you want. Thank you, that's done. And since this practice was given to two girls, little, one like this and one like this, they started doing with the friends, their friends started doing with other friends, and the Catholic school did not like it, they banned it. That was the tragedy. They banned it, and they won't utter a word. They will do it. They will do it in streets. They will do it in schools. They will do it in grounds. They will do it in classroom. They'll do it home. It has become a national anthem for little girls. And whenever they fight or do something, and after that they can't make up, they do to each other. And it's all over. It's amazing. And if you do it yourself, you'll find it the power of the Jupiter. There are two stars in the universe which are the most powerful. The most mystic, pure, and knowledge comes from Saturn, and most graceful power and knowledge come from Jupiter. There's a difference only is this. If there's a homework, and you will be given $50 to do it. If Jupiter says you will pay $50 to do it, if you don't do it, he won't do anything, not pay you $50. That's all. But if Saturn says do it and pay you $50 and you don't do it, he will not pay you $50 and give you 50 spanks. And that's why these two makes peace. This makes God. This alone takes you to jail. If you put this finger up, you know what this means? It's internationally known abuse. That's what Saturn is, this Saturn finger. You did not obey the law, you shall be punished. Jupiter is, you didn't obey the law, you shall not be rewarded. This is your ego, this is your Jupiter, this is your Saturn, this is your Sun, this is your Mercury. This is your id, ego. And anybody who has self-depression, self-remission, self-fear, self-anxiety, if you put this finger like this and chant this mantra in that rhythm, you'll cut it out in 11 minutes, doesn't matter where you are. Because power of the star, when joined with the personal power, it blossoms to mega million frequency. That's why when you shake hand, you feel good. When you do this, you feel bad. Put down is never good. Elevation is always right. So whose birthday is? Can the person in birthday stand up? Wow. My oldest student who never talks but continues with all odds and evens equal. Now let's sing happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sakarmasaji. Happy birthday to you.
And continue just like this. Don't try to become a sage. You will age fast. Don't try to be anything else. As you are, just understand. There are many who came and went and couldn't continue. In the end, what matters is one who delivers oneself. All richness, all poverty, all greatness, and all smallness doesn't mean anything in life. Only one thing which matters is how one delivers oneself in the end with continuity, with steadfastness, with courage, and with grace. Happy birthday. Sit down and let's have cookies. May the long time sun
Shine upon you.
Allah
Surround you.
loud.
And the pure light within you. Guide your way on.
Bravo.
May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you. Guide your way on.
Blessed is the soul which chooses the body, the environment, circumstances, and the stars, longitude and latitude, to exalt the attitude to become one with Almighty Creator God. Blessed is the day when we help and serve others, and blessed is the time when we give others what we can afford, what we cannot afford. Blessed are those who sacrifice, but make others to smile for a moment. Blessed is that moment, and blessed is that man which carries on God's will of light, of bright and beautiful. Those who go to grow, to slow their own self, but exalt others, are heavenly beings, now and forever. Satnam. I'll ask Sada Sat Kaur to stand up. Sada Sat Kaur is my chief executive secretary in LA, and as Niranjan is gone, and you are making phone calls all the way to New Mexico to contact her, Sada Sat Kaur will be available here for any personal contact with me or anything you have to do on all emergency basis. She's here. Her office is next door to ashram. She lives on the first story. Her name is Sada Sat Kaur. Sada means always, Sat means truth, Kaur means the princess. And she's very nice girl. You can yell and scream at her, you will always find a smile in return. Mind you, she works all her hours, but now this additional duty has been manifested now and transferred to her. A lot of people have complained, and they call from here in Ranjan, Chief of Staff, who's there in New Mexico. Then she has to call back, and then we have to get to you. This is making a lot of people very nervous. So there's nothing to feel nervous. Sada Sat Kaur is here. And if worst come to worst, I tell you another person, he will stand up, Kirtan Singh. He has a walking, talking telephone, one with his butts and one in his pocket. We are going to make his number public. And you can call him all the time, night, day, morning. In case you are in dire emergency, his wife is a registered nurse, and she can deal with your problem better than me, and that's the best you can get going. And Gurmukh these days has been seen in Los Angeles all the time. Right, Gurmukh, stand up? She has a responsibility to tell you and answer you all questions of yoga, whether she knows or she doesn't. You follow that, what I mean? And we have to keep going and bring people around as a gift to them to work it out, their karma, so they can feel and find there's something. We are not going to go out and spend money on advertisement. We are not AT&T, an MCI, an LCI, whatever that is. We are going to use our own smiles and our own experience to tell others there is no need to suffer if you can create a buffer through simple practice of a Kundalini Yoga. That's all. Shield your psyche and live happily. Simple science for householders. We are not going to stand on our head 30 years to become yogis. We are born yogis. Simply we know when to apply shield and when not to. Cookies be served.